I asked ChatGPT how to build a violin. The answer I got is very surprising. Stay tuned and we go into the detail with ChatGPT. Hello, back again. This is Edgar in front of the computer. People think that I'm super technology friendly. Indeed, I'm always curious to know these things. So when I heard the first time about ChatGPT, I immediately went. I tried a little bit and then I just lost it. For me, it's like a searching engine, nothing else. And then much later on, I read something more about it and that artificial intelligence, how you could describe it. And it's actually an interesting subject. In violin making, it's not so easy to find a purpose for it. It's a little bit spooky, but this morning, Christian said, new challenge. Edgar, let's build a violin with ChatGPT. This is something I've never done, and at this moment we open up, I have no idea what's going on here. Hi. Hi there, how can I assist you today? Today I want to build a violin with your help. Wow, damn, this is here. Building a violin, it's writing a book here. Building a violin is a rewarding endeavor that combines craftsmanship, precision, artistry. Here's a structural approach to guide you through the process. Gather materials and tools. Wood, top plate, spruce traditionally used for its resonant quantity. Backside neck maple is preferred for its strength and aesthetic appeal. Fingerboard ebony is commonly used or chosen for this durability. Essential tools. Chisel, gauge saw, band saw for cutting shapes, clamps for holding pieces together during gluing, measuring tools, caliper, rule of precision, sandpaper. Learn for a complete, comprehensive list of tools. You might find this video helpful. Who is this here? Use thin strips of maple, heat and bend them in from the sides. Assemble ribs using internal molds to obtain their correct shape. So they use the Cremonese way, not the French. This is already good here. Here in one sentence, it's all done, you know. F-holes. Carefully cut the F-shaped sound holes into the top plate following precise measurements for optimal sound projection. It seems like the cutting of the F-hole influences the sound projection, which is a little bit strange. Carve the neck and scroll. Trace the neck and scroll design onto the maple. Carve the scroll and decorate the element and shape the neck to comfortable dimensions for playability. Okay, seems like the neck is more important than the scroll, but this also is actually true. Drill back holes accurately to accommodate the tuning pegs. Assemble a violin. Attach the neck to the body, ensuring correct alignment and angle. Glue the top and back plates to the rib structure. So they do first the neck to the body and then glue the top and the back. It's a strange way. So they mean that you put top, back and neck, everything together at the same time. Wow. And then varnishing, apply varnish to protect the wood and enhance its appearance. So you just go to the Home Depot, take a flatting or something, or flash it on, and that's it. It needs to be glossy and nice appearance. Multiple thin coats are preferable, allowing each to dry thoroughly before slightly sanding and applying the next. Okay, no secrets here. Set up fingerboard, attach the fingerboard on it, ensure it's straight, properly aligned. At least something like this, which is good, huh? Bridge and sound post. Carve and position the bridge to support the strings at the correct height. Set the sound post inside the violin. Okay, they first put the bridge, then the sound post, okay? Also interesting, huh? The bass bar, they didn't talk about it. Tuning pegs and tailpiece. Fit the tuning pegs into the pre-drilled holes. Attach the tailpiece and endpiece. String, install the string tension properly and then on fingerboard. For a visual guide on setting up a new violin, wow, this one I saw already. They bought a Chinese violin and then it goes so quick, yeah? If it would be so easy. And here, additional resources, books, Violin Making, a guide for the amateur by Bruce Osman, provides detailed instruction and insights. I've never seen, but you can buy it on Amazon. Online communities, engaging with forums like r/Violinmaking can afford support makers. I didn't even know this one. We have to sort that out. Considerations. Skill development. Violinmaking requires patience and precision. Yeah, but consider practicing on less critical projects to develop your skills before attempting a full violin. Kits. For beginners, violinmaking kits are available that include pre-carved pieces, allowing you to focus on assembling and finishing. Embarking on violinmaking is a journey that blends technical skills with artistic expression. Take your time with each step and don't hesitate to seek guidance from experienced luthier or instructional materials. Somehow, it's surprising what ChatGPT is giving here, but it's somehow just a rough idea. I want a little bit more detailed. Could you suggest me an online violin making master? Oh la 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 la, no struggles. This is nice. I'm on the first position. Here, you know, this is okay. Embarking on the journey of violin making is both challenging and rewarding. Connecting with experienced luthiers can provide invaluable guidance. Here are some online resources and masters who offer instructions. Edgar's online violin making academy on first place, which means that this is not bad. On the description before, there was nothing written about the bass bar. So I want to know, where the hell do we have the bass bar? What is the bass bar? What is the bass bar for? The bass bar is a crucial internal component of string instruments like violin. Wooden brace fix the underside of the top plate running lengthwise beneath the bass bar side of the bridge. Its primary function is structural sound. Where exactly should the bass bar be positioned on the violin top? In relation to the bridge foot, the bass bar should be positioned so that its outer edge lies approximately 0.1 to 1 millimeter inside the outer edge of the bass bar's bridge foot. This ensures effective transmission of string vibration and adequate support. Roger Hargrave. We have here some real experts. So it goes actually pretty good into detail. I'm impressed about your answers. How much will it approximately take me to build my first violin? 200 to 250 hours. Complete Masternet. Oh. First time builders, skill level, all the same thing as before. Okay. This is also interesting. And then how much? How much will it approximately cost? Tone woods between 300 to 600 euro. Fingerboard ebony hardwood between 100 to 200 euro. It's maybe a little bit too much. I don't know how much a fingerboard is now. I know fingerboard, pegs, tailpiece, endpiece, all together. Okay, that's okay. Strings 50 to 100. Additional items like bridge, sound post, varnish, another 100 to 200. Comes pretty close to what it actually takes. And then even about the tools. So I could tell people, ask ChatGPT how much it takes you, how many tools. They know here already everything. Is incredible. So but at the very end, it's not like that ChatGPT or artificial intelligence is now building the violin, right? Still have to do it myself. So what could I ask? Can you give me the recipe of the best violin varnish? Creating a varnish that emulates the renowned finish of Stradivari is a complex endeavor, as the exact composition of his varnish remains a subject of ongoing research and debate. However, studies have provided insights into the general components and methods used in Stradivari's varnish. Composition of Stradivari varnish, oh, they really jump into it. drying oil such as linseed oil as used as the base. From the Strat magazine. And then resins, a natural resin, possibly colophonium rosin, was incorporated to add hardness and gloss. Pigments, so they say it's a rosin varnish with linseed oil. General steps to prepare a similar varnish. So here we are talking about oil varnish, which is interesting. Thanks. I think we're at the same point as before, that with ChatGPT, I'm still at the same point that I wouldn't trust ChatGPT to get something done. Last thing, let's see if it gives the right measurements. What is the right string length of a full-size violin? Wow, this is a kind of disaster here. The standard vibrating string length of a full-size violin is typically between 327 and 330. This measurement is taken from inside edge to the nut to the inside edge of the bridge, where the string contacts the bridge. Variations within this range can influence the instrument's tonal quality and playability. For instance, some players have noted that the string length of approximately 32.8 millimeters offers a balanced tone and manageable bowing area, which is actually the only measurement. This is all other one plus minus is all crap. It's important to note that the string length is just one factor among many that affects a violin's overall performance. Okay, so here it's a little bit it's somehow, but string length is 32.8, 328 millimeters, 32.8 centimeters. There is no other measurement. Okay, neck length is approximately 130 millimeters. Okay, so this is actually good here. It comes pretty close to what it should be. My conclusion, ChatGPT gives you some idea, but don't take it for granted. It's doing its own job and it's the medium of all the opinions which are up there. But sometimes this medium is not probably correct, so I wouldn't really trust on it. I wouldn't let ChatGPT buy the violin for me. Interesting, but less wow than I expected. Not that I would say now that I go more often on ChatGPT. I have other resources where I can get better information from. I probably think that the most efficient way would be my Violinmaking Academy, of course, because I made it. After all, if you look at what you can, let's say, obtain without spending anything, and you just make, like, let's say, Olga or people like this who just went on the internet, looked at all my free YouTube videos, then you certainly you acquire a lot of information, and then you try to put it down in the best way you could. But it takes a lot of trial and error, and there are a lot of tiny tricks which need to be explained and shown how to proceed. So if you can afford it to shorten this period of learning by having a master who tells you step by step everything, and especially he tells you already in advance what could go wrong and what are the problems you are going to face, then, and you can afford it, or you just buy small portions of the Violinmaking Academy, is probably well spent money if you just look over the time frame you can save money. That's for today. I gave it a trial. I'm still curious about it, but in violin making, we still have to work by hand, so I better turn around and put my purfling in my cello. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. Tell your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Ciao. Huh? Ale. So.